Hey, what's up, guys? This is D'Artagnan. I am part of the Kenshi group on Facebook. I am Adam there, as you guys know me as. Just want to give you guys a tour of my base over here in Shem. Here's where it's located. Name of the base is Begonia. Shem's a great place to be at. I always rave highly about it. It is full of big things. There are some Garus around. Right now I'm having bandit demands marching towards my location. They're actually fairly close in this direction over here somewhere. This direction over here somewhere. So they're going to come. They'll get their asses beat real quick. So I want to give you a tour of the base here. So it's obviously the front gate. I don't believe in turrets. I think turrets are kind of lame and they're cheap. So I don't use turrets. I just use guards that I built up. Actually, I didn't build it up. I kind of cheated. I have a mixture. Rain the Giant is right here. She is in charge. She's the guard captain of my dudes here. I've got two dogs, the Hound and Wolfie, along with Avery, Wish, Joseph, Michael, Barack, Abraham, Drusilla, Azrael, Rain, Jamie, Justice, Burn, and Aspen. So that's all of my guys. They are a mixture of Band of Bones and Holy Nation. And I think it's funny because I've basically recruited all of the Holy Nation guys, put them in new dark Holy Nation gear, and they are now basically serving Narco instead of Okran. So that's funny to me. It's ironic that now they're, they cross sides and they're helping me defend my base against the tyrannies of evil, I guess you could say. So that's that. We'll have, I got Dr. Chung in here. He is working on research. I'm getting to tech level 5. This right here is my copper alloy bench, my electronics workbench, and my medical workbench. I have 4 hemp farms, which are enough to help me support all the cloth I need to make armor and medical kits and whatever else. I keep those stored over here, outside this building right here. Let's get him over here real quick. Okay, so this building here is my this is where I make my clothing bench. Got a tanning workbench, and then this is where I actually make my leather armor crafting is done right there. This building here, bottom floor is my weapons bench, and that's where I make all my weapons at for my guys. Right now the best I can do is MK1, I believe, so that's what I'm making right now. And up top is my heavy armor station, and I can make specialist gear with a proc to master work occasionally. I think my armor crafters are like 93 in the 90s, somewhere like that. So okay, this building over here has nothing inside. Up top is just a bunch of beds. So a bunch of beds, two skeleton beds up there. This is my first hut that I started with. I just kept it out of, there's nothing inside of it. I just kept it surely out of, what's the word I'm thinking of? Memories, like, oh, this is where we started and now look where we are now. So these walls are cool. I love these walls. The problem with these walls is that a lot of times the guys get stuck on them. Somehow I don't even know how. They'll climb on top of them and they'll be like sitting like right here. They'll be sitting over here. They'll be over, and then they're starving to death. And I'm like, what's going on? And then I got to use somebody else and pick them up and take them off the wall. Absolutely annoying. But that's Kenshi. Yeah, that's Kenshi. No big deal. This building here is where all my food is at. I've got cook stove, obviously. The oven. I keep all of my wheat straw here, which I don't have a lot of because I actually turned this off recently because we ran out of wheat. Wheat we go through pretty quick. I should actually make 2 more large plots. I think I'll actually do that going forward. I'm going to save the wheat I do get from these next harvests and make a couple more plots. I only have 4 right now. Cactus I have 6 of. I always prefer to build in a desert. I think it's easier. And right now we're focusing on making dust witches. All my food is in here. I got tons of food. And then obviously water storage. This is my power station. I am learning how to make tier 2 wind generators, so I'll upgrade all of those and I'll be fine with power at that point in time. Right now I'm running a little bit, not doing too bad. 350, 165, that's not too bad. Wind must be actually going pretty well. Yeah, they're doing pretty good. Minerals. We've got dark stone, which I use to make the buildings, so I think it looks really awesome compared to the regular stone. I do have regular stone for regular building materials because you cannot not use those for certain things. And then we have a salt mine, which you need salt nowadays. Well, I don't know. I have a couple of mods. I'm not sure if they actually contribute to... these are all the mods I use. This gen mod here adds a bunch of stuff to the game itself, the core game, which is great, but I'm not sure if it actually hurts my game in some areas. I know it adds a lot more complexity, like I can get oil now from the ground. I can make copper ingots for things. I think that makes the game a little more complicated, but I'm not 100% sure how it affects the game. My game crashes a lot, so I'm not sure if that's one of the reasons why, but it does seem to crash quite often. So yeah, over here we're just got 4 iron plate processing going on. A lot of storage. You got to crush the rock salt up into actual salt, and over here we got you got to collect grubs now. Collect grubs. Use the grubs to then fish with, and then use the fish on the drying rack to turn into cooked fish, which I keep over here. This is all the cooked fish I have. And then over here, there's nothing in this building, just these 3 cages. Those are the 3 cages I use to recruit the guards, basically. And then over here I have I'm building a robotic limb station, crafting station. And then down here is my actual robotics, where I can make all the skeletal muscles and things like that. And skeletal repair kits. And then down below is my chainmail station, so I can do my chainmail sheets there, and then I can process those. Primarily I just make the best stuff, which is the blackened chainmail, and then I love using these armored hoods. So that's what I got basically for the most part. I'll go. It takes a long time. This is the longest thing to make, is making anything that's chainmail. It takes literally forever. I mean, like you saw the other armor stations I've like in excess of. This is like, I mean, these take literally forever to build this stuff. It's absolutely crazy how long it takes, even at a high level. Yeah, so that's about it. I mean, I have room to expand here, room to expand over there. I have nothing in this building, nothing inside this building. I haven't really made any training stations or anything like that. But yeah, this is my group that goes out and does all of the gathering of the materials and stuff. Everyone has unique item sets. I don't really yeah, I try to do a compilation of different outfits and stuff. I have some people that are into karate and stuff like that, some people that are into more stealth-like approaches. So I tried to be a little bit more on the, I got people using 2-handed weapons, people using 1-handed weapons. Oh, and this is a great, I love these bird models. I got a couple of them on my team, and I think they're just fantastic. Very, very cool. Very well done mod, I think. What else? Yeah, what does she got on? Oh yeah, I found this in a box somewhere. This bladed spear. It's pretty awesome. But everyone's got pretty decent weapons and stuff. His actually is a really good one, I think. Yeah, it's an Edge Type 1 flanged mace I found somewhere. I think it's pretty freaking heavy, 30 kilograms. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. A couple things that bother me would be the wall stuff. Then this guy right here is kind of dumb. Corpse burner. These guys, I have only these two right here that are set to gather corpses and bring them in when the people actually die. And then they do that, and then they get all jacked up and stuff. This is kind of funny, actually, right here. Well, they took him down, actually. A lot of times I'll get food in these guys, or like meat, because I want. These guys are kind of weird. I have a guard post mod. That's why everyone's standing where they are. So it's kind of cool because they'll actually return right back to this spot no matter what they're doing. They'll go get food or whatever, and then they'll go back to their guard post, and that's where they stand at. I kind of wish I could make the dogs do that too, because the dogs go fight and they'll just stand out here in the middle, more in the middle there, like idiots. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Just wanted to show you guys the base real quick, see what you think. If you have any questions, feel free to ask me. And I hope you guys are enjoying playing the game and stuff, okay? All right, thanks. Ciao.